All right, welcome back. You know, Greg actually took this video a few weeks ago. He was shocked, as we all are. Look at that. I mean, how much do M&Ms cost? Simple things like candy, deodorant are now under lock and key in a lot of stores in major cities across this country. That's how bad the situation is getting. Apparently, the wokest of America's woke leaders are actually taking notice of how ridiculous this is as well. The Reverend Al Sharpton firing a shot at his friend, New York City's new mayor, Eric Adams, about all this. It's actually pretty funny that nobody has done more to handcuff police and embolden criminals than Al Sharpton. I think we have it. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
You cannot have a culture where people are just at random, just robbing and stealing, and is out of control and is put on the front page of newspapers, which only encourages others to do it. In fairness to Eric, he's only been mayor 5 weeks. But but even as unfair to him, Eric, they're locking up my toothpaste.
Oh, he's just so exasperated by all this. I mean, you've got to be kidding me. It's because of people like Al Sharpton we have this problem to begin with. NYPD Sergeant and founder of Blue Lives Matter, Joe Imperatrice, is here with us now. You see a soundbite like that from Al Sharpton, and then you think about all of the comments that he's made over the years, how the assault that he has led against policing in this country. He's emboldened crime more than almost anybody in this country, and now he's pissed off that his toothpaste is locked up.
Well, you're probably not going to hear it much from me, but I'm actually going to agree with him that something's wrong.
Sure.
When you have the other side come out, obviously it must be a big deal. There's something wrong when everyone across America goes to a store for just normal necessities, and you can't get it out. You need help because you, the person that's abiding by the law, is going to have things thrown your way that's going to make your daily lives worse. So we got to get back to going after the criminals, putting them behind bars, and giving the people that actually respect the law and go by it every single day, help them and give them a better quality of life, because it's getting really bad out there.
It's getting really bad out there, and we've ruined so much, and it's very frustrating. It's ridiculous to me to hear a soundbite like that from him. I mean, to have the audacity to even say that he's disappointed in something. It's your fault. We see multiple smash and grab incidents occurring all the time now. It seems to be the new norm. We can pull up some examples here. There's a recent home invasion in Brooklyn, New York, caught on video. I mean, look at this. It's just coming in. At a Louis Vuitton store at a high-end New York mall being rented. That's more of the home invasion there. We've got the Louis Vuitton video here. I mean, they're just marching in. They're taking everything they can, and they're just running out. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. We've created a culture here where people think that they can just run in and steal things. I don't know how we get this back under control. What can be done?
It's accountability, and we got to go back to like minimum mandatories, especially with firearms. But firearms aren't the only issue happening every single day. It's a big part of it, but you get locked up for a firearm 3 years. You have a rap sheet bigger than a child's book, they should be going to jail. There's no reason for them being on the streets. You know, people do not learn. Bad guys are going to continue to do bad things. And until people know that lawmakers and our judges are going to be serious about keeping them in, this is going to continue to happen.
It's unbelievable. Carjackings, another one. It's a big story in all over the country. At an all-time high in New York, NYPD, 511 carjackings in the 5 boroughs in all of 2021. It's nearly 10 people being carjacked every single week in New York City. That's where they put a gun up to the side of your car, they pull you out, and they take your car while it's still running. By comparison, in 2018, there were 112 carjackings. That's a 356% increase in just a few years. It's unbelievable.
We have to go back to accountability and bring back not just anti-crime, but bring back conditions units, the guys that go after the small stuff.
Yeah.
Because when you're looking over your shoulder every single day and thinking the cops are going to stop you and you're going to jail, people are going to stop doing bad things, I promise.
I'm worried about, though, I mean, in New York, we've got, I think, a better mayor than we had, but we've got a much worse Manhattan DA. And I don't know how that all plays out. I mean, they're going to arrest more people. It seems like they're bringing back the plainclothes unit, which I love. But if you're arresting people and they're not getting charged, or they're not getting charged with much, what does that mean? You
could put as many police officers as you want on the street, but if the bad guys know they're going to be arrested and let out before the officer finishes their paperwork, it's not going to solve any problems. And Eric Adams, I was very proud of him going back and saying, finally, the mayor of New York City saying, we need to roll back bail reform. We need help from Albany. This is outside of New York. Keep bad guys behind bars. End of story. We're also going to see a lot more victims as we go forward in this year.
Right. You know, the one thing I love, the one thing that Adams has on his side is that he's a black man. He can say things and he can make moves that I don't think a white Republican mayor or even a white Democrat mayor could. I mean, you talk about bail reform as a white guy, they're going to scoff at you. But when he says it, I think it carries more weight, and I think the liberals have to listen to him. The queen of the defund the police movement, Congresswoman Cori Bush, who just had her car shot up a couple of weeks ago, here she is not backing down on defunding the police. So there are still people out there that are all in on this idea that you guys are the problem with this country, and that if you guys would just go away, we would all just live in harmony.
Well, officers have to realize that don't worry about the politics and the headlines, because at the end of the day, they're not going to help you with your job. We have to make sure that we go home, our partners go home, and the communities that we serve are safe. So for the officers out there, continue to go out there, do your job properly, professionally, and respectfully, and make sure you're making a difference, because people out there really do rely on them.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.